your spirit led you to this message, it's because your angels want to tell you something. Now, this is going to be my first video of me actually doing a reading. I'm going to do an oracle reading. I have tarot cards. I also have oracle cards. I was going to do tarot, but now I'm feeling called to do the oracle cards. So yeah, that might be a sign for someone. So I'm going to be using my New Orleans deck. I'm from Louisiana. That might have significance for someone, something to do with Louisiana. Anyways, sorry y'all, my boyfriend's here, and I have huge camera anxiety when it comes to filming when other people are around, but I'm getting over that fear. That is another thing. You might be getting over the fear of being perceived. Look, you can't get to where you want to be in life if you're scared of other people perceiving you, because guess what? You can't stop other people from perceiving you anyways. You can't stop other people from judging you. People are going to judge you. Let them judge. Guess what? They're going to judge whether you do something or you don't do something. That's just in people's nature. I definitely feel like someone is struggling with being judged by someone or a group of people that are significant. And all I have to say is hurt people. So people will judge you. People will project on you. People will hurt you, especially the people that love you the most, because they are dealing with something that they probably don't even know that they're dealing with. This message is this message is for people who are empaths, who can see the unseen, who can feel what is not being shown or being said. Yeah, okay. Let's get into the reading. Yeah. Okay. So I've been reading cards for a little over a year now. I've always felt in my life that something bigger was going on here on this plane. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I went through a lot of trauma as a child. So I couldn't really focus on the unseen because the scene was trying to beat my ass, you know? So now that I've built a safe life for myself, I've created a safer space for me. It's like my spirit is finally saying, you're ready to receive more. You're ready to connect the pieces on things that you have felt your entire life, but you couldn't name, or the logical mind was not perceiving it. But now you're ready. Now you're safe enough so it's not going to overwhelm you and then send your nervous system into overdrive or into fight or flight, and you're going to think that you're still in survival mode, and you're going to be like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? No, you need a regulated nervous system to fully understand what is going on in this world and what is going on in your own life that's not being shown. All right. Hopefully that made sense. If it didn't, my job is not to make sense. My job is to be a vessel, just like you. Your job. You were an earth angel. Definitely felt called to say that. Anyways, let's see what cards are here. All right. Adventure. You're going on an adventure, and look at the butterflies that are blooming. The first thing that calls out to me is the butterflies. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give you a moment to receive your own reading from this. What do you notice? Because as I was looking, look at the hidden people all in this card. Look at the spiral that is in the middle part. So spirals, to me, in life is not linear. We are going in spirals. We are going to see the same thing over and over, just from a different perspective. And it's going to seem like we're passing the same lesson or going through the same lesson, but we're not. We are kind of repeating the same lesson, but from a higher elevated point of view, a higher frequency, whatever you want to say. So that's what that spiral is kind of leading me towards, and making me feel like you are going in circles. You're not. You are spiraling upwards, not spiraling downwards. And I always see spiraling is a good thing, because you want to spiral. You don't want to go in circles, and you are not going in circles. You are spiraling. So a lot of things feel familiar. It feels like you might be going through the same things that you like. I already learned this lesson. I've already conquered this demon. Why does it keep showing up? Because you were seeing it from a higher perspective. Keep going, because yes, you are walking on this path, but also you are being led on this path. So for me personally, I am being dragged along on my spiritual journey, kicking and screaming. and crying and cussing and freaking out. But I'm still being dragged, and I'm being dragged. And yes, I have finally decided to get up and walk as I'm being dragged. So, we can kind of pick up the pace a little bit, since this is obviously my journey, my life destiny, my life path, whatever it may be. But yes, you are spiraling. You have also bloomed. I do feel like someone has been in a season of isolation, maybe. A season of, maybe not isolation, gestation. There is this reader, this woman, this girl, Jadina, I'll just say her name. But whenever she used that word a couple of months ago in one of her readings, it was like the perfect word to sum up what had been happening in my life. And I'm getting that someone is going through that, or they have already been through that. You have been in your gestation period, and now you have bloomed. And you're this butterfly, and you're just floating around, enjoying the surroundings. I was gonna say the scenery, your surroundings, whatever. But this is where you gotta go. This is where you got to go, and that's where you are going. It's just right now your gestation period is over, so you are getting to spread your wings and feel what it feels like in this current timeline that you're familiar with, that's a little comfortable for you, even though it's not where you want to be. So it's not comfortable, honestly, but it is comfortable because you get it. You know how to handle what you're going through right now. Even though you're calling in more, you know how to handle it. So you are being allowed the opportunity to spread your wings and enjoy life where you are outside of that gestation period. Like, you are bloomed. But guess what? This little swirl portal, it's sucking you in. It's been sucking you in. But right on the other side of it is what you have been feeling for so long but didn't have the words to say. Your blessings are everywhere. As you can see, this entire card looks like a blessing. Where you are now is a blessing. Where you were is a blessing, because if you weren't where you were, you wouldn't be who you are where you are now. And if you want better, guess what? Your current circumstances are the sum total of all your previous thoughts and beliefs and feelings and thoughts. I already said thoughts, but those things are manifesting, and that's where you are now. So right now is the past, to be honest. You know how they say when you see a star, really you're seeing it 10,000 years ago? That's how you are now. When you see yourself and the star of a life that you have created and that you're living in, even though you might not feel like it. Y'all, I made this jewelry. Oh, this is on the wrong finger. I just started jewelry. I just started wire wrapping. I'm sorry. ADHD, y'all. ADHD and Gemini, so you know. They got a couple people up in here. But anyways, we're going to go on to the next card, but just enjoy the adventure that you're on. Enjoy the adventure that you're on. Enjoy where you are right now, because it's going to be even crazier when you get through that portal and that spiral that's been pulling you in for so long starts pulling harder. Y'all, it's gonna be crazy. All right. Ooh, learn to live in the duality of things, y'all. Automatically, whenever I am seeing this card, I know a lot of people want to think things are evil. Things are evil. Essentially, that's what I was gonna say, but things are either evil or good. Bad or good. Evil or angelic, whatever. Learn how to embrace the duality of things, because there are multiple truths at all times to everything. There are so many different truths. There are so many different realities that are going on right now. So learn to live in the duality. And going back to, this is kind of making me circle back to the message at the beginning of feeling like people are judging you. Guess what? If you didn't feel those feelings, then something with that situation is trying to unlock something in you. It's trying to, of course, duality, help you live in duality, but it's kind of like you probably judge yourself the most internally, and now those judgments are being shown externally so you can clock them with love. Don't automatically think that because someone is judging you that it's bad. A lot of times it's actually, it's like, yeah, it might rub, you might be learning in that situation to put up boundaries. But also in that situation, you might be getting a reflection of how you judge yourself. You said you're worried about everybody around you judging you. You be judging yourself harder than anyone ever judges you. Let me find out that you were judging yourself. Let me find out, okay? You're not allowed to judge yourself. I'm just kidding. That's just an emotion that we have to learn to deal with. But learn to live in the duality of things. And then also, of course, we have hot and cold showing. We have what it looks like is the star and the heaven and the hell. But we're not gonna claim that. Fire and ice. Like, just learn to live in the duality of things. Ooh, what I'm also getting is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Why is that coming? Oh well. If it red car. Alright. Next card. Ooh, literally this message is on point. Keep going. You feel like giving up a lot. Actually, I feel like part of you got, okay, I feel like someone who's watching this message does feel like giving up. And I'm going to hit on that. Actually, I'm going to hit on that now. You do feel like giving up. You feel like, what's the point of this? The point is that you're a freaking star. The point is that you are literally destined for something so much greater than your human mind can perceive. You come from something that is so much greater than your human mind can perceive. And you need to keep going. Guess what? Like I said, the spiral's drawing you in. You're going to keep going regardless. But don't give up. Don't give up. But then part of this collective that I'm feeling, you're not going to give up. You know giving up is not in your bones. You know. So this is just a reminder to keep going. Look, she done took her shoes off and everything. She following the yellow brick road, y'all. But yeah, and look how beautiful things are. Where she's going, look how beautiful. I mean, the things are beautiful where she's coming from. But keep going. And then the numbers on these cards, just in case these numbers have some significance to you, which I'm already seeing a... yeah, so we have 14, 31, and 24. And I'm actually going to read the reading from the book because Fatima, y'all pronounce her name, last name. I don't think my camera's reversed, actually. Well, but yeah, let's see what these cards say from her perspective, because they're always on point, obviously. So with adventure, it is easy to get caught up in the obligations of completing everyday chores. So much so that the very essence of inspiration and excitement can slowly fade away. Before we know it, life becomes one long day of completing task after task. Oh my gosh, dishes, laundry. Oh my God, it never ends. This card, oh my God, I hear my boyfriend. He is moving around. Let me hurry up because I'm going to read these and then that's it. Y'all are going to be on your own to flourish and grow and do what you got to do. Anyways, I'm making my first YouTube video, babe. Get out. Yeah. It's all about paying attention to what brings... That's not where I left off. Task after task. This card has shown up in your reading because it is time for some adventure. Adventures can be had near and far. It is all about paying attention to what brings the feeling of renewed excitement into your being, whether it's taking a day trip to a fun and unfamiliar place or checking out a new activity that piques your interest. I didn't know that's how peaks was spelled. It's Piqueus. What the heck? Y'all. It is definitely time to break the cycle of what your days have turned into. It is time to explore and renew yourself with inspirational energy by having an adventure. I freaking love that. And actually, they just clocked my tea because my days have been so repetitive. And it's like I broke out of that repetitive energy about a year ago. And now over the last couple of month especially, the days are literally the same thing every day. Like I'm stuck in a rut, and if I was not aware of my feelings, I would say I do feel a little bit depressed, but I recognize that those feelings are flowing in my energetic field. Before, when I have felt those feelings, I claimed them as my own. Now I don't claim them. I'm like, you're just a passenger. You're just passing by. Okay? Sorry. My messages are definitely going to be all over the place because that's just how my brain is. And I feel like I am being called specifically to start speaking like how I am now and doing these things because this is how other people's brains are too. And you need to know that it is okay and someone will get you. Someone will. It might take a while. It might be you who gets you. But you know someone will. All right, duality, the second card. It is always good to know oneself and understand where your boundaries end and begin. or begin and end. However, just as life is fluid and ever changing, we too must be open to flow with the winds of change as needed. You have picked this card because you have experienced an inner conflict over how you present yourself to the world. You have many different sides, including some you may not have even explored yet. You are being supported at this time to be present in each moment without the worry of always being viewed in a certain way. Finally, allowing your exterior to reflect your interior will lead you to acceptance and healing for both yourself and those around you. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I'm actually going to read these and this is going on YouTube, but I'm going to read these cards for a TikTok and Instagram video because I feel like these specific messages need to be said. All right, keep going. There are many times when we feel like we've had enough, done enough, and been through enough. These feelings of frustrations are just reminders that we are not yet where we want to be, but we are on our way. Take a moment to count all the small milestones that are contributing to the bigger picture. Sometimes we can be so focused on where we are not that we forget just how far we have come. Right now, it is important that you continue to move forward no matter how small the steps may seem. You are on the right track and success will be inevitable. But if you allow yourself to dwell on the negative thoughts or put your energy into things that you cannot control, then you are more likely, y'all. Louisiana education, we're like 48th, I don't know. Don't pick me for no popcorn, read it, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Then you are more likely to buy into the illusion of being stuck. It's just an illusion, y'all. Everything is an illusion. Everything is an illusion. Everything. Anyways, and it will be harder for you to move forward. Keep going. All right, y'all. So hopefully you got something out of this message. If you didn't, guess what? That's okay because I did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So we need to have adventures. We need to live in the duality of things. And, all right, y'all. All right, I think that's a natural ending to things. The tripod fell over, and it's because I can't use my tripod because I really want y'all to see the cards as I lay them down, but I still have to figure out that setup. Anyways, I keep looking at myself. I need to be looking at the light right there. But anyways, guess what, y'all? Keep going, y'all. I love y'all. I will be back. When? Who knows? But yeah, have a great day.